Bible said Daniel was the one that decided. Well, let me read it just for
Are we gaining anything,
for the fun of it.
Are you sure? Are we gaining? Let me see your hands up. Are you sure? If you know you are gaining, let me see your hands up.
Daniel 1:8. Daniel said, look at it. He said, but Daniel said in his heart. Look at it. He said, but Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. That he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank before the prince of the eunuchs, that he might not defile himself. The prince of the eunuchs, that he might not defile himself. About this matter. The next time we're going to hear about this matter. 11. Suddenly Daniel was not alone anymore. Then he said, Daniel was not alone anymore. Said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of the eunuch said over Daniel, whom the prince of the eunuch said over Daniel, servant. Verse 12, he says, prove thy when the decision was made. Daniel was alone. Daniel proposed in his heart not to defile himself. Daniel was alone. Daniel by the time the decision was getting to himself, a head. By the time the decision was getting together with which they will do that, he has gathered the company. That is how Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came into the picture. That is how Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came into the prime minister. When Daniel became the prime minister, he walked up to the king and told the king, "Can you know what he did? The guys over the provinces." And told the king, "Can we put the guys over the provinces?" Because it was the guys that we had. If the guys over the provinces are adding criminals, the guys over the provinces are. You know, it's very easy to throw tantrums about Tinubu. Have you checked out some of the governors? You know, it's very easy to throw tantrums about Tinubu. Have you checked out some of the governors? Hardened criminals. There's nothing Tinubu can do about it. So Daniel understood that it was the guys that they grew up together in discipline. It was the guys that they grew up places of authority. Discipline, but when the decision was places of authority, Daniel. But when the decision was going to be executed, a company had been gathered together with a company they were going to been gathered together with that decision. They were going to execute that decision. And you can imagine that it was a lot easier for them to go through. And you can imagine that it was a lot easier for them to go through that a company together. Don't do life alone. Don't do life alone. The thing that made Samson fall eventually. The thing that made Samson fall eventually. He has been traveling that path over and over again, and nobody. He has been traveling that path over and over again, and there is no one that is as unfortunate in this life. There is no one that is as unfortunate in this life. If you cannot be counseled, you can't be instructed. Nobody can talk to you. If you cannot be counseled, you can't be instructed. Nobody can talk to you. You are absolutely, completely, totally finished. You are absolutely, completely, totally finished. So, don't keep company with people that all you guys do is pamper each other. With people that all you guys do is pamper each other into unfortunate circumstances. Don't pamper each other into unfortunate circumstances. There comes a time where the one of the did you see? There comes a time where the one Jesus Christ said, "I'm going to the cross." Peter. Jesus Christ said, "I'm going to the cross." Peter said, making negative confession. The Bible says he took him aside and rebuked him. Negative confession. The Bible says he took him aside and rebuked him. Even though Peter was wrong in what he was trying to accomplish because he didn't understand. Even though Peter was wrong in what he was trying to accomplish because he didn't understand. He was the master. But he had such a relationship with the disciples that they could take him aside and rebuke him. With the disciples that they could take him aside and rebuke him. If the only friends you keep are the one that are always putting breast in your mouth and telling you, if the only friends you keep are the one that are always putting breast in your mouth and telling you, do also go, you are always correct. Don't mind it. No word is against us. We are going to overcome. You are always correct. Don't mind it. When you are wrong and they should be telling you, Obeni, you try this rubbish again. When you are wrong and they should be telling you, bite your eyeball. Try this rubbish again. I'll bite your eyeball.
Praise God. Thank you so much. I want to put your hands together for that. Praise God. Thank you so much. I want to put your hands together for that. Wow. Wow. I hope it's what we're hearing. Wow. We are reevaluating. I hope it's what we're hearing. We are reevaluating our friendships. Reevaluate your friendships. Right? Please, let's reevaluate your friendships. You need people in your space. Reevaluate your friendships. You need people in your space that are going in the same direction that you're going to. That's the goal is who? Christ likeness, right? The goal is Christ. If Christ is not their central goal, you don't have any business. That is not their central goal. You don't have any business being with them. Praise God. QED. So we're going to shift gear a bit from. So we're going to shift gear a bit from my panelists. I want us to be. Like we said, if you notice, I want us to from the very like beginning. If you notice, very from the very beginning, just telling you sharing personal experiences and just telling you sharing personal experiences. So it's time for us to share. I heard some of you laughing. What are the challenges? So it's time I'm going to take one person for each role, and I'm going to take what are the challenges and be very sincere, please. What are the challenges and be very experienced about mentoring? What are the challenges you have experienced about mentoring? You think that I don't think this is for me. That you think that I don't think this is for me. What are the challenges you've experienced? I think this issue of what are the challenges you've experienced? I think this issue of mentoring, accountability partnership. I don't. It can be for accountability partner. Other believers. I don't. It can be for. But it's not my thing. It can be for other believers. Would like to get pillars for me. Like I said, I can take one person from each role. Like I said, I can take one person from each role. If you're able to do one more question after that, that'll be awesome. If you're able to do one more question after that, that'll be awesome. But let's hear from us. You don't talk. You don't call you. Talk, and that is all right. I will call you. Yes. And what are the challenges we've had to go through or face? Yes. What are the challenges we've had to go through or face as regards mentoring, accountability, and etc. Who is the first person that wants to share? Yes, please. Who is the first person? Put your hands together for him, please. Thank you. Put your hands together for him, please. Thank you.
Okay, it doesn't mean that I should stand over.
No.
Okay, it doesn't mean that I should stand over.
But we'd like to see you. No.
Okay.
But we'd like to see you.
The first thing I want to say is, okay, what of
the
first thing I want to say is,
oh, so people like me that
what of
don't like being in people's spaces, or just like being alone, don't like being in your own spaces, or just like being alone, going to people, staying in your own vibe, so just them for anything, just like enjoying your company. That's what I'm trying for anything, okay. Just like enjoying your company. That's what I'm trying to say. Like us, what understand? That's what I just want to ask. People like us.
Okay.
Understand?
So we'll just take note of that. So this question says, so we'll just take note of that. So this question, I'm sure you know there are people like that. What will happen? And there's really nothing bad. I'm sure you know there are people like that. Actually, and there's really nothing bad enjoying your own company. Actually, there are people who can't enjoy or endure themselves. There are people who can't enjoy or endure themselves. That can be a big problem actually. So there's nothing wrong in that can be why there's nothing wrong. So he's asking. So there's nothing wrong in what about people like me that? So he's asking the question. You've heard of what about people like me that? I'm sure of course I'm introverts here. Introverts, or you think you're an introvert? Of course I'm introverts here. One person at the back. Or you think you're an introvert? So okay. So that's the question. Who else again? So that's the question. Who else again? Who else again? Any other person? Who else again? Any other person? He has veiled his own role. Can we have somebody from this role? He has veiled his own role. What are the challenges? Can we have somebody from this role? Issues of mentoring. You don't want drama in your life. You don't want somebody mentoring. You don't want drama in your life. You don't want somebody policing you. Experience. What are the issues? Can we have more persons? Experienced. Can we have more persons? Okay, now let me twist that a bit. What are the things you have heard other people say? What are the things you have heard other people say? You don't have the experience. You've heard people say, the reason why me I cannot have a mentor. You don't have the experience. You've heard people say, I think I was sharing I cannot have a mentor manual just before we came on board. I think I was sharing with I was talking about a particular lady came on board. That I was talking about a particular lady. She's in her 30s, right? Like 33 at the time. She's in her 30s. That her mentor like 33 at the time. That her mentor literally flogs with belt. Yes. I know her. Yes. I know her. Her mentor, when she offends her mentor, the mentor will go to the bedroom. The mentor will go to the bedroom. The mentor, she's 33 at the time. She's a spiritual mentor. She will go to, I know her spiritual mother, and she shared it with me. She will go to, I know her. The mentor will go to the room. And the mentor will go to the room and collect her in the belt, like terribly. And tell her that the reason why she's single is because she has a stubborn spirit. And tell her that the reason why she's single is because she has a stubborn spirit from her. And it's her responsibility to drive out that stubborn spirit from her. Yes. Praise God. So that's I just said that. So what are the things you have heard? That's I just said that. So what are the things you have heard? Will make you to say this mentoring thing I don't think is my own. Will make you to say this mentoring you ask about mentoring. Or you have a question you want to ask about mentoring. Please let's take them now. Yes, please. Any person. Let's take her. Please. Put your hands together for her. Let's encourage her. Put your hands together for her. Let's encourage her.
My question is about people that like they don't like when people control about them. People that like they don't like when being controlled and they don't like their mentors are just people like they don't give you reasons why they tell you something. They just tell you to don't do them. Reasons why they tell you something. They just tell you to do them. And my question is also my question you've heard. Can you have a mentor that also you don't physically? Can you have just mentor that person online and physically? Maybe like you can just see the person online and maybe like the person and
is the person so in this context the person aware that is the person so in this context the person aware that he's your mentor. Are we taking note of that? He's not aware. So please, are we taking note of that, Sazama? So is that you two questions, right? So number one is two questions. How about people that don't like being controlled? So number one, I don't want anybody to control. How about people that don't like being controlled? I don't want anybody to control. Maybe as a result of they don't want people to maybe as a result of instructions. They don't want people to. They don't want people to tell give them instructions. They don't want people to tell them what to do. Then she spoke about in charge of their life. That's one. Then she spoke about the question on yes, is it possible to have a mentor that you don't have physical contact? Yes, is it possible to have a mentor that you don't have physical contact? This mentor is not even aware. It's just everything is happening online. In fact, this mentor is not even aware. You just admire he or she is mentoring you. She's actively following the person online. You're actively listening to messages. You're actively following every program, the messages. You're actively following every program. Is there a possibility in that context? Yes, is there a possibility in that context? Yes, please.
Can I have more than one? Question is, can I have more than one?
Can I have more than one mentor? Can I have two mentors? Can I have more than one mentor? Can somebody be taking note of these questions for me? Can somebody be taking note of these questions for me? Who else again? After now, we are not taking any question from the audience. Who else again? So please, it's important. After now, we are not taking any question from the audience again. So please, it's important that we talk. Who else? Okay. Any other person? Who else? Any other person? Okay, let me ask a question. You have a mentor. Okay, let me ask a question. You have a mentor based on what we have defined a mentor to be. Now, based on what we have defined a mentor. Stand up. Let me see your answer. You have a mentor. You can say this person is my mentor. You have a mentor. You can say this person is my mentor. Whether the person is here or not, stand up. Okay. Only 4 persons. Only 4 persons. 5. That means every other person 5. That means it's every other person seated here. Okay, you do online. How many of you? Okay, thank you. Please, okay, you do online mentoring. How many of you? Okay, thank you. Follow the person online. Stand online mentoring. Just don't be shy. You follow the person online. You follow the person online. The person is your mentor online. You follow the person online. The person is your mentor online. Okay. Thank you, Sida. Now you don't have any person in your life. Thank you, Sida. Now you don't have any person in your life. Nobody in your life that you're accountable to. Nobody in your life that you're accountable to. Stand up, let me see. Guys, he said I don't get it. Guys, he said I don't get it. You don't have anybody in your life that you are. You don't have anybody in your life that you are accountable to that. Okay. Thank you. Sit down. Okay. So those that are on the fence, what's your situation? So those that are, if you know you do not stand up for anything, what's your situation? If you know you do not stand up for anything, stand up now. And I'm not joking. If you don't stand up for anything, stand up now. And I'm not joking. Stand up if you do not stand for anything. I'm not joking. If you don't stand for anything, you think I'm joking? Stand up. If you don't stand for anything I've said, stand up now. Let me see you. I know that we are on a more serious note. Now I know that we are on a more serious note. Now listen. On a more serious note. If you do not stand up for anything that we've said so far, if you do not stand up for anything that we've said so far, stand up. Let me see you now. Fine. Look at the large number. So fine. I'll need to look at the large number. You've never heard about mentoring. I'll need to know what is. Or you've never heard about mentoring before. Or you didn't just even think that it's a new concept in your head. Or you didn't just even think that you just be sincere now. Mentor your life. Let me just be sincere now. This thing is not casting. What's the situation? I'd like to hear from you. What's the situation? I'd like to hear from you. Okay, you want to say something? Please, if you sit down. Okay, you want to say something? If you sit down. If you sit down.
So praise God. Talking about mentor and talking about mentor and what about this scenario? There's someone currently in my life. What about this scenario? There's someone currently in my life, and I have a mentor. But this person is taking almost every role. But this person is taking almost every role. In fact, let me very directly and indirectly. She's a mother. She's a mentor. She's a friend. Mother. She's a covering. She's a friend. She's a covering. I don't know how to put it. She's not. So it's just because of the kind of personality that she has. because of the kind of personality that she has, every of these points, so amazing that even when every of these points, whether it is direct or indirect, even when covers every, whether it is direct or indirect, but it covers every of these points. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Any other situation that you want to explain or paint? Any other situation that you want to explain or paint? Any other scenario? Yes, please. Let's take her. Any other scenario? Yes, please. Let's take her. No, let's take her. She's at the back there. No, let's take her. She's at the back there.
I have someone I am partially but the problem is I only go to her when I'm in. But the problem is I don't think I can call her my mentor. So I don't think I can call her my mentor.
Thank you. I think I can also, we can relate to things like that. Okay. There's somebody that you always go to whenever you have challenges. There's somebody that you always not necessarily whenever you have challenges. Mutual understanding. Not necessarily there's a case. Let me see your hands. Mutual understanding. If that is your case, let me see. No, look at, just look at yourself. In fact, look at yourself and eye yourself. In fact, look at yourself and eye yourself. Just do like this for yourself. Please let's sit down. Praise God. Please let's sit down. Now let me ask a question. Now let me ask a question. How many of you enjoy what you have heard? How many of you enjoy what you have heard?
I wish I had this kind of relationship.
How many of you I wish I had this kind of relationship? I have all this structured relationship. Even me too. That I have all this structured relationship. They have. How many of you desire to have those kind of situations whereby how many of you can tell your friend that see I just did something bad? You can tell your friend that see I just did something bad. You come and beat you. Praise God. How many of you are beginning to? How many of you will change after today? How many of you are beginning to change? How many of you will change after today? You will change. Praise God. Okay, so we'll just quickly address the questions. Okay, so we'll just quickly address, please, the questions raised. We will try and then, please. We will touch on them very quickly. I want to touch on them very quickly. I want us to really touch on the question of abuse. Sometimes, because I think very why people that stay away from sometimes one of the things is reasons why over time stay away from some. They may not be bold enough to say because over people have experienced some level of abuse. Whether as a mentor, people have experienced some level of abuse. Whether as a mentor, and that I think it's a conversation we need to broach. And that I think we should. It's a conversation we need to broach. We can trust God.